Okay, here we are. We're underway.
Gary got his phone figured out.
Yep, we're chasing trains.
We're sitting in traffic.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Chasing trains.
We just left the hotel, and we got the rental car, left the hotel, and now we're heading toward Greeley.
Greeley.
Yeah.
I got this new hat.
Yeah. See what it says there?
Check that out.
Colorado Rockies.
Yeah.
And we got Robert.
Got my stinking badge.
Robert has his stinking badge in there, and we're good to go. Okay, hey, that was a good catch there at LaSalle, wasn't it? What'd you think of that train, Alvin?
Oh, it's fantastic.
Huh, Robert?
Wonderful.
Very good, very nice.
Yeah.
Chasing Trains officially begins now. We had our unofficial official opening yesterday at the museum there, but we're doing this for real today.
For realsies.
We got the coil back in action here.
With the new inductee today?
Yeah, we have Adam and the Dayglow Orange way back there. That is Dayglow Orange, isn't it? Is that what they call that? Something like that.
Class 3 reflective.
Class 3 reflective, yeah. Yeah, so we're going to go out to the Colorado Railroad Museum and the Forney Museum of Transportation in Denver, and then we're going to go to the Colorado Model Railroad Museum after that. And this is where this person comes in.
Putting both of those in one day. It'll be all right.
She's the driver again, so we're
Again. So your lives are in my hand. Oh, I'm
we're
gonna
in
listen.
for
Which we almost got hit. Jeez.
Oh, stop.
we're in for
As bad as Jim.
Oh, look at he turns there. Oh my gosh, I'm just going. These people are crazy. Really has crazy
distracted
drivers.
you. It's our fault.
So, we have to make a decision at this intersection.
Look what I found.
oh. Anyway, so we're off.
Reading material back here.
We don't have a lot of traffic right now.
No.
We're somewhere in between Greeley and Denver. There's
Yeah.
not a lot of traffic.
Yeah.
So
Somebody told us that we were going to have a lot of traffic, but not so far. Oh, can you hear the radio going in the background?
John's gonna love it.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's part of the ambiance here. You can hear the UP dispatcher talking.
Yeah, he's yakking about PTC.
Yeah, which they yak a lot about because it's always going down.
Up,
You know,
up and down and up and down.
Trains are having trouble moving because of PTC.
So having Bernard in the car is always fun because we're hunting for tumbleweeds everywhere we go. So I got him a little gift.
Oh.
There you go.
What in the world? It's the world's smallest tumbleweed. Look at this. Oh, no way. Are you...
We'll pull out the next thing.
Oh, okay, the first... Okay.
Pull out the next thing.
The next thing I'm pulling it. Okay, I got it.
Jennifer and I.
What is
Those
it?
are the best.
What does it say? I can't see
It
it.
says, I'm a tumbleweed.
Oh, that's
This is so cool. Oh my gosh, I love it.
Online.
that's perfect for you.
Tumbleweed stickers. I have to 3D scan a tumbleweed. I have to figure out how to offer 3D scan tumbleweeds.
Well, we could
This
send you
is
some.
unbelievable.
One heck of a.
Do you notice that it's foggy yet again?
This is smoky.
This is smoke.
I
from
know, but
Canada.
it's still fog smoke. I think it's the Californians.
Smoke and
I
fog.
think it's the fire in
Well, start with
Canada.
C, so
They
we
were
get to
saying
have
it's.
there.
Did
Yeah.
we have fog last time?
Yes, we did.
I would like to point out that this smoke is being generated by a fire in Canada, and he's trying to blame the Californians. What's going on here, man? This is Bernard getting a picture in a big tumbleweed patch of a bunch of tumbleweeds because he's a little bit crazy.
Get something that looks like tumbleweed and desert rose rock. Look what I found, everyone! It's tumbleweeds! Yahoo! They're actually really cool.
I've decided that I like tumbleweeds.
Yeah?
And here's a picture that Michelle just took of me as a tumbleweed. So I have decided that I am turning into a tumbleweed.
Oh boy. Hey, we had a train sighting. Sighting, not sighting. See it over there? NSF? Yeah. And in case you're wondering, this is smoke from a fire, as we mentioned before. It's getting worse, seems like, as we go further south.
That should have been recorded. Yeah. Yeah.
It's not as good as the reaction to the Royal Gorge. That was great.
What was the Royal Gorge?
Your reaction to it was awesome.
When I went over the edge?
Yeah, when
So
you
it's-
looked over that
yeah.
edge.
That was a little
awesome.
It's really drizzling here, but yeah.
Okay.
But we're here.
Oh, they're getting out. Sorry.
We're there. What are you guys doing?
Just hanging out.
No, you're chasing me.
Oh my God, is that Mike Buddy?
Yes, it is.
Holy
Alvin?
all right, man.
Beep, beep, beep.
He's in.
Walks away.
Good, guys.
Hi, Gary.
Famous.
No, you guys just got fangirled by the famous fangirl.
Yeah, I'm good.
We're gonna go in where it's dry because it's raining here.
Side of things, but I will do the best I can and explain what I can about the locomotives, cars, everything else. As you can see, we do have train rides today as well, so we can kind of swing that in there. We're going to work our way around through the boarding platform, come see some of the fun stuff on this side of the museum.
I'm with her.
Work in a couple of interior.
All right, what are you doing up there, man?
He makes a lot of noise.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Is that exciting or what?
Oh, yeah.
Well, look at this. When he was a little kid, he was scared.
Oh, really? Look at that.
Except there's raindrops on it, but.
Tiny kids. And that was you, Adam?
Yes,
Me when I was 8 or 9.
place, and it's just up there.
On the 5629.
You're just trying to put me in a puddle, aren't you?
That would be funny.
I like trains and rain and walks on beaches in
And
the rain.
with-
rain.
on the plane in Spain.
Exactly.
With tumbleweeds.
Oh, I love
You know, if this umbrella was green, it would be a lot better for a like that.
Oh, a green screen.
Although the tables added in the coach are fabrication for event space and all that, but the seats are original, galley end on this car is original, and the tables are originally in this car. So when you filter through, and we'll kind of gather that in just a couple minutes.
They want me to look at this.
Take a picture, man.
The three cars it's pulling are all non-historic for us. We have the 80 and the 86. They're ex-White Pass and Yukon cars. And then our rider car 502 that we built here at the museum out of a standard gauge flat car.
Word. Here, my friend Philip and Marty with an I.
Philip with an F?
Philip with an F.
Oh,
F-I-L-L-U-P.
Oh, fill up.
Philip.
Yeah, let's take a look.
It's Philip. Let's go see Philip.
Let's go see him.
Philip. Let's go find Philip.
Philip's in there.
If you look here.
Oh, is that him?
Philip's the one closest to us.
He's bent over?
He's mad because the mail's not going in the hole. And then over there's Marty with an I.
Marty with an I.
Marty with an I.
Hi, Philip.
Philip.
Hi, Marty.
They're too busy to talk to us.
Well, this is like the third or fourth time we've seen them.
Yeah. Yep. My third time.
Did they change?
No, they still wear the same clothes, same position.
Oh,
they grind 24/7. It's crazy. 365.
Dude, that's a lot of overtime.
That's a lot of overtime. I hope they get paid well.
It's quad rail, so that the turntables.
Word on the street is these doors come from Alamosa.
Alamosa.
I've been there.
We went there.
We went there. Also, if you look over yonder, the locomotive says Big Al on it.
Big Al.
Big Al.
Formerly Sucker Valley. Right here.
You're Big Al?
That is about the waxiest.
I got a Big Al.
Oh.
New nickname, Big Al.
That's my friend.
Oh, you're perfect.
Gas V8 started by an electrical motor.
I thought you were a big gal. I thought that's what you were saying.
Alvin and Big Al.
Yes.
The
package.
Step on the clutch here. You got about 2 foot round. It's about that big around.
Oh, I get it. Big Al. I didn't even realize what you were saying. I was
surprised.
a little slow.
No wonder why I didn't laugh the whole
I was
time.
slow on that one, yeah.
Two was built out of a Buick. 6 and 7 were built out of Goose Arrow.
This is Mother Goose. I rode her one time.
Oh, yeah?
Hard and put back wet. Obviously, it's raining.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sometimes you had narrow gauge engines ready, you didn't have a standard gauge engine ready. Therefore, idler car. So definitely a neat thing. Just a big flat car with an extra special coupler pocket. Some of the locomotives actually had pockets like this on their tenders, including 491. But 491's tender is behind 494 at the Cumbres and Toltec in Antonito. And 494's tender is behind someone else. Don't research the K37 tender thing, you'll get confused really quick. Behold, the last standard gauge rear grand steam locomotive. Well, welcome to the roundhouse, everybody. This is our stall 1. We go to 5 stalls that way total. Usually we have all the steam engines parked in here, and all the 3 steam engines that run are currently in here right now. Here we are on the cab of the Denver and Rio Grande Western number 491. It is quite a large cab, as it's basically standard gauge width, and it's a little bit more modern than most of the other engines we operate around at the museum, in that it's got a deck, as opposed to the 20 and the 346, which are deckless, where the boiler comes all the way back. You have your throttle right here, Johnson bar, which is kind of like a transmission, but not really. Right here, we have our independent brake, automatic brake. This is the loud thing that's really fun to play with. And then a number of starting valves, gauges for air brakes, gauge for steam. We have 2 water sight glasses and then a water column with the tricox, TRY, so you can try the level of water in the boiler, not TRI, because there's 3 of them. And then on the fireman side of things, we have a blower valve. We have a valve for our deck hose, which operates when the injector's running. And then overflow and steam supply to the injector. Now, I don't know if it'll come up on video. We should have a flashlight. One of the notable things about the K37 is that it's got a gigantic firebox. Firebox K37 is a lot bigger than even the K36 because it was an older design. This boiler was originally built in 1902 off that C41 class, so they thought they needed more heating surface than they did, and so they have this huge firebox. It's actually probably 40% longer than a K36 firebox, despite them having very similar performance characteristics. The neat thing about 491 is she was one of 2 narrow gauge engines on the Grand to get thermic siphons. Most of the other K37s have what are called arch tubes, which are just big pipes, maybe 5-6 inches in diameter, that run from the throat sheet to the back head. And when you look up here, you can see there's 3 washout plugs in 491. The other K37s have those, but then they have 4 really big plugs to wash out those tubes. But 491 has siphons, and so they're two huge pipes, like a foot in diameter, that run from the throat sheet to the crown sheet with a stayed pattern area in them. And so they create a convection current in the boiler, which causes a huge increase in steaming efficiency. Because you take the coldest water, run it right through the fire bed, pretty much, because the siphons come down really close, and it causes the water to circulate and even out in temperature. And the old heads that worked on the Grand, one of her original firemen, a gentleman came out when we were restoring her in 2014, was 92 years old at the time, came out and said, "I want to see my engine." And he said that guys used to get in fist fights over who got assigned the 491 because she was so easy steaming from that efficiency upgrade. But they did that upgrade late, and then they stopped caring about the narrow gauge, so the rest of them never got it. This is Colorado Midland 111, also known as Midland Terminal number 29. Colorado Midland was a really, really cool and unique railroad that ran through Colorado. They were, I believe, the first railroad to run standard gauge through the mountains. Here we have Rio Grande Southern Motor number 2. Much like number 6, it was never used in the tourist service, so it was not a galloping goose, never got that name, although they're kind of collectively known as the geese. But it's motor number 2, it's inside getting some refurbishment done on the roof of the vehicle when everything lives outside for most of its life here at the Colorado Railroad Museum. Always a little upkeep to do, so we brought 2 inside, getting some repair work done on the roof and getting everything resealed so we can prevent any moisture coming in. Well, that's it for us this time, guys. Thanks so much for joining us on the shop tour here at the Colorado Railroad Museum. Make sure you come out and check out the museum in person. It's awesome, and we love getting to show folks around. So come check us out.
All right, so we're chasing trains over to the Forney Museum of Transportation now.
Whoops, that's not.
The coils all piled in.
Can we go? I do not know how to move it forward.
So on to the Forney.
What are you doing?
What happened?
She stopped. Like he pulled his chair
I'm
up.
pulling the chair that Michelle
Stand
up.
Jennifer, you're not buckled.
I think
Are
Sydney
you
is like
trying?
Sydney
What is
has
it?
been
Oh my
flattened.
What is it yelling at me for?
I don't
the
know.
car's yelling at me. Yeah, because they're like so tight. They're so buried.
So for the Chasing Trains audience, if this seems a little chaotic, this is what it's like. This is what it's
riding in the car with these guys.
right. This is what it's like when we go out chasing trains.
I'm hangry.
And Michelle's the bus driver with all the kids in the back.
It's being naughty in the back.
Mom,
Are we there yet?
I was just
Mommy, Dad are in the front seat.
I need a cookie.
They're all hungry.
Does anyone have any snacks?
yeah, I got a snack for you.
Michelle.
We had a short stop lunch, and we're now at the Forney Museum of Transportation. So we're gonna go take a look at that big boy in there. Yeah.
We're gonna go look at this big boy right here. Is that it? That doesn't look that big. I don't know. I'm not that. That's not that big, Michelle. That's. I was expecting bigger.
That's what she said. So now we've been here before on Chasing Trains, but I just want to give you an idea again, because we have more viewers now, what this place is about. Because they have a lot of stuff here. And if you're into cars or motorcycles or bikes or hang gliders or trains or anything, helicopters, whatever, they have a lot of stuff here. And this is the big boy they have on display here. It's the 4005. And this may be one of the best ones that's preserved just because it's indoors. What are you guys doing here?
I'm waiting for a streetcar.
Is a special train coming?
Ding, 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 ding.
So, but anyway, here's a look at the front. No, you can't go in the cabin.
Oh, I was gonna hang up the window.
You can't go. You can't do that.
Okay. Well,
What are you looking at?
Can I go in here?
Probably.
Oh wow. That's a big.
I don't remember that being. Oh, it's not really open. I was going to say I don't really remember that being open when I was here before.
So here I am, Just checking out the dynamo steam valve, and this is a lot like the inside of my Highlander hybrid.
Yeah.
Same type of operating system.
Yeah, let's take a look.
Holy moly, look at all the knobs. That's insane. So Ed drives one of these.
Yeah, but the trick, though, and this is true of pretty much every steam locomotive, is you don't sit there and turn those all the time.
No, you fine tune it and then you just go.
Hi, I'm Alvin, and this is my friend Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer.
Hi.
Hi, Alvin.
I'm schooling Jennifer on this thing. Do you see the hole?
Yes. What
So,
was it used for, Alvin?
When they, in the yards, they put a big wooden pole right there. And if there was a train on the track right here, like a car or something, they would put a piece of wood and then they'd shove the car with that piece of wood.
That's
So
cool.
that way they didn't have to like switch from one track to the other.
Plus, I got to play with their wood.
Yeah, and big wood.
That's what she said.
Not very often, though. Yeah.
Yeah. Get in the back.
I got a new backseat. I have a cap. There's no more Ooga. Are you trying to do it?
Ooga. The wheels are turning. Yeah, bounce at the same time, guys.
They put a green screen behind me, and then it'll look like it's. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. Bounce up and down, Sparky. Huh? You're supposed to bounce up and down.
Oh.
The shocks are great in the back.
Oh, it's one of those back seats.
Hi, so we're just leaving the Forney Museum on Chasing Trains. And I was going to ask Bernard, since he's never been here.
I've never been where?
Here? Since you've never been here, what were your impressions of the Forney Museum?
There was a very big locomotive inside it.
Yeah?
It was a very large boy.
That we're passing right now. It's just
Yes,
over here.
There it is. Bye. Wave bye to the big boy. Bye, 4005.
I love you.
It was my first big boy, and they say you never forget your first.
Yeah.
Never forget your first boy.
You never forget your first boy.
That was my first visit to the Forney Museum.
Oh,
It's
really?
a
Was it
very
really?
Impressive,
Woo!
it's an impressive collection.
got
Helicopters,
so much
airplanes. There was a
Motorcycles.
Buick Riviera that was not to be believed. Did you guys see the Buick Riviera?
The Chevy Bel Air.
Oh my God!
Turquoise.
All like fastback and glass curved.
We were just here a month ago at the Rocky Mountain Train Show.
We were.
The building is just under, it's just under this underpass, right? To the left.
Yep.
And that was a really fun experience. If you haven't seen that, you can catch it on the
The
replay.
beginning of all of this.
It was the beginning of the coil.
It was.
Yeah,
There it is.
that's where it was. Oh, we're getting coiled. So we have a northbound empty coal train. It was probably on the joint line earlier today. This is a very, very long train. It almost feels to me like it's two trains put together. Anyway, when we get back to Greeley, we're going to do an entire live show from the museum. So if you're watching this on Chasing Trains, you'll have to catch that one on the replay. I mean, we are chasing trains.